So many, if not most Londoners, would never even consider driving into the centre of the city, not since that congestion charge you mentioned came into place 16 years ago. It's in place at peak times, but now on top of that we've got this low emission zone charge, an additional €15 at all times. But it only covers the most polluting vehicles, cars that are more than 14 years old, petrol cars, I must say. The net is a bit wider though when it comes to diesel vehicles. It covers diesel cars and vans that don't match the latest Euro 6 emission standards. Those are those produced before 2015. So it's estimated that around 40,000 vehicles in total and at this stage will be affected by this new charge. So if it's to work, if it's to be effective, those are 40,000 vehicle owners who'll either be thinking twice about driving into the city or perhaps considering changing their vehicle.
As you say, it's going to be pretty pricey and a lot of concern about the impact this will have on poorer drivers and small businesses.
Yeah, that's right. Although I think at the same time there is some level of acceptance that something's got to change. In the Mayor's own figures, he estimates that there are 2 million Londoners living in areas where the air quality is poor. And as his office pointed out, the poorest people are the least likely to actually own a car and the most likely to live in areas of high pollution. I think, though, currently, the reality is this is only affecting a relatively small part of very inner London. But in 2 years' time, the plan is that this emission zone will become an awful lot bigger and start taking in suburban areas as well. And that means any one of us just popping down to the shops might need to think again. And smaller businesses, too, have said that they are worried about the added cost to their business, particularly people who drive minicabs, people who drive Ubers. They too will be covered by this charge, and many of them are quite unhappy about that because they're paying it, but the drivers of those iconic black cabs have been told they don't have to.
Yeah, a lot of debate about this. Tadhg, thank you very much for that. Still